Hello everybody, welcome to the new channel, the P Reacts Daily Music. Welcome to our channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that, because it really helps us out a lot. We're on the road right now to 1,000 subscribers. And as soon as we get monetized, that'll help out a lot. That way we can continue the channel on in the future. And yeah, so there's benefit of being subscribed, because if you're subscribed, you'll be able to do requests and all that kind of thing, because we only do requests from subscribers. This channel is music only, and we are not a substitute for the original. So go over to the original artists, give them some love, all that also. And we got a great video today. Let's get right into this and check this out. Alrighty, today's video, we have a request from a subscriber, and this is Konstantin Nikolskiy. And it's My Friend, Artist and Poet, I believe is the name of the song. And before we get into this, I want to address something that happened a few days ago. There's been a lot of weird comments. I was doing a song from Pelageya, I think it was, which is a Russian singer. And I did the video, everything seemed to be normal. I enjoyed the video. I do a video like I normally do. I'll make little comments here and there or whatever about something I see or whatever. But anyway, there was like 4 or 5 really rude, negative people in there just talking a bunch of garbage. Called me stupid because I didn't know what red square was, or something like this, that, and the other thing, and talking I'm dumb and this and that. And I mean, it's so stupid. I don't know where they think that they're from or whatever. I don't know if they think Russians are so superior or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, so I want to address that, because for one, why would I know what red square was? That's why I asked, because I'm curious. I want to know. I want to know more. I thought it was a beautiful area, so I asked that. And for them to come in and be all rude and mean and just disrespectful, just because of a simple video, that's just crazy. So I wanted to remind everybody, if you haven't read the rules of the channel, go read those. It says no being rude, no being disrespectful, no putting down other people, or you will be banned for life without notice. And so basically those 4 or 5 people have been banned from the channel. I think what I did was I banned their comments, so they can never, if they comment, nobody will see it. So, they can still watch the channel, because of course I want their views. But, and I'm saying that spitefully. Yeah, come and view my channel, even though you hate me. I want you to come and view my channel so I can collect off of your views. But you're not going to be able to talk on my channel because you're a rude asshole. So, anyway, having said that, I wanted to explain something. I do videos for Russian songs. I do video for Asian songs. I do European songs. I do UK. I do Brazil. I do the United States. I think I might have done Mexico once or twice before. So I do all kinds of songs all over the entire world. And I'm kind of a rarity, because if you watch every reactor channel I've watched, I don't usually see them doing reactions from all over the world. I've never once seen a Russian reaction in my lifetime. I've never once seen an Asian reaction in my lifetime on another channel, is what I'm talking about. And I watched a lot of reactors before I started my channel. So it's kind of a rarity, is what I'm saying, for a reactor to do other countries' music, right? So for me to do that and share this music with so many people that watch me, I get about 80,000 views a month between my 2 channels. So I'm sharing this. I'm sharing the music. And so when somebody comes into my channel and is all rude and being a troll, you know, it makes no sense to me. I mean, it don't bother me personally. It just annoys me when people act like that because I know they're doing it on purpose just to see if they can get you to do something or rise or react or whatever. And people like that I can't stand. But I'm Gen X, so if you don't know what that means, Gen X in the United States was a generation that brought up not caring about anything because we were left home by our parents. We figured things out. We done everything. We're self-sufficient. We don't, nothing really bothers us. So, and that's from like the year 1968 through 1980 is Gen X, give or take. I might be off a little bit with the years, but anyway, I wanted to bring that up because, for one, it's like I was saying earlier, how would I know this? When growing up, they did not teach us anything about other countries in school unless it was like a big major event like World War One, World War Two, that kind of stuff. That's really all they taught us in school about other countries. We don't really learn about other countries in our schooling. The other thing is we don't really hear much about Russia on the news. I rarely see anything on the news about Russia. And in the US, a lot of people don't even watch the news because we don't care. We don't care about what's going on in other countries. We're just worried about our area, you know, our state, our yard, our home, you know, that kind of thing. We don't really care because what's going on in another country ain't affecting us. So, or at least for the most part, it's not. So, I don't know if it's just the culture is different or what. I have a lot of Russian friends that I work with. I work with like 10 different Russians at my job that where I do that kind of stuff. And they don't act like that. They act like an American over here. So I don't know what the difference is between a Russian in the United States and a Russian in Russia. I know most of my audience, let me stress this. Most of my audience are really nice, really calm, really peaceful. But there's a couple of those really weird ones that happen every once in a while, and they're always from Russia for some reason. I don't know if they just can't stand us, if they're jealous of the United States, this, that, and the other thing. I don't know. But like I said, out of all the countries I react to from around the world, the only rude complaint people that I get are from Russia. Every time it's from Russia. If I see a negative comment, it's always, always, always from Russia. Now, I'm not saying everybody from Russia is bad because I got a lot of people from Russia that are very lovely people, very nice people, very friendly. They're very helpful, trying to teach and learn. Because now the other thing too is just because I say a comment in a video does not mean that I don't know about it. Maybe I'm just making the comment to start the conversation so people in the comments can talk with one another, have comments, do all that. It's just like a TV station. This is my channel. P Reacts Daily is the channel name. It's just like a TV channel. I'm the host of the show. I'm bringing up stuff. I'm talking about stuff. I'm trying to get the audience to react and interact and all that kind of stuff. So just because I say something in a video doesn't mean I'm stupid or I don't know about it. Maybe I do know about it and I'm just trying to get words out there so people can talk and communicate with one another. Maybe some other people in the audience may not know what that is. So I'm bringing up things so it can be brought up in the comments so people can learn. So it's just the stupidity of some people are just stupid to me. It just drives me nuts. I cannot stand stupid people. Or ignorant people that get on here and troll. It's always funny how on the internet, when somebody's sitting in their room all by themselves behind a TV screen, how big and bad they are and how they can run their mouth. But when they're outside in public, they don't say a word. You know, it's pretty exciting. You can talk all your crap you want to on the screen, but say that in real life. You know, people don't act like that in real life. This is one of the reasons I don't really do social media, because social media is just a big problem. In my opinion, we should just eliminate all social media completely, get rid of all that crap. Now, YouTube, I don't consider that social media because it's not really social media. You come on, most people don't even get in the comments. They just watch a video and move on. So, anyway, I wanted to bring that up because I don't know what their problem is, why they're so upset. I look at it, they're probably jealous. They're jealous because I'm an American, I live in the United States, um, and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, how, and I even asked them, I'm like, how would I even know about Russia? Why would I know about Russia? How would I know about Russia? And then somebody made a comment about that. Well, if you don't care about Russia, then why do you watch our songs? It's like, well, it's not that I watch your songs. I watch them and do a review of them and do the videos of them because my viewers, the Russian people, want me to watch it. They want me to look at it. They want to see what I think about it. So that's why I watch the songs. If it wasn't requested, I wouldn't be watching it, right? Because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to do request. What the viewers want to see. I try to accommodate every viewer and so on and so forth. So just because I may not like your song or I may not uh, understand your song. That's another thing with the Russian language is like a lot of the times, I would say at least 50% of the time, the translation is not correct because it's just random weird words sometimes. Like it'll say, the man clouds outside or something like that. And it's like, what does that even mean? It's just jumbled up words a lot of the time. So I don't know if it's the translation that they're misunderstanding what I'm saying or if they're just rude, mean people, which is probably that. I think they are rude, mean people, the ones that are out here just trolling. If they're even real people, it could be a bot for all I know. But anyway, I just wanted to bring that up. If you come into my channel, you got to be polite, you got to be calm, you got to be understanding, especially when I'm watching other countries' music. I don't understand other countries' stuff sometimes. I may not know anything about your country. I mean, literally, the only thing I know about Russia is the Kremlin is where the president usually is at, kind of like the United States White House. And Siberia is a portion of Russia that's usually really cold. That's kind of the only things I really know about Russia. And why would I know anything else? I've never been there. I didn't learn about it in school. I don't really see Russia on the news hardly ever. So how would I know anything about Russia? Just like, and for those who are like that, I want to ask you a question. Do you know every single thing there is about the United States? If I ask you some questions, are you going to know every answer? And if you don't know every answer, are you going to like it if I call you an idiot and call you stupid because you just should know about us? See, that's what I'm saying. It's like everybody don't care about other countries like that. Maybe you care about every country. Maybe other countries. And here's the other thing, too. The United States is the only world superpower. And that's one of the reasons we have to go around and be the police of the world because other countries want help from us because other countries are attacking them and they need help. So we have to be the police for the entire world because we're the only country that can handle everybody. Now, having said that, what was I going to say now? Now I totally lost my train of thought. Oh, every country in the world watches the United States news. They watch the United States movies on TV. They listen to the United States' music. They use the United States' technology because we invented the internet. We invented the personal computer. We invented Facebook, Instagram, all these social media platforms. We invented the iPhone. We invented the Android phones. So the United States is responsible for all this stuff. We have all these colleges that everybody from around the world come and study at our colleges. So of course, every other country is going to know about us because you see us everywhere. But how are we going to know about the other countries? We don't see all that stuff. We don't watch your movies. We don't listen to your music. We don't know anything about your country usually unless we went there to visit or somebody told us about it. So that's one of the reasons too I started this channel, so I can learn more about other things. But anyway, having said all this, I wanted to bring that up because if you come on my channel and you're being rude, you're being mean, or you're being disrespectful, I'm just going to boom, ban you from the channel for life. And once I do it, I can't undo it because there's no option to undo it. So, sorry. If you were one of those people, you're just out of luck. But let's get into this. This is Konstantin Nikolskiy, my friend, artist, and poet. And let's get right into this and check this out.
Мой друг, художник и поэт, в дождливый вечер на стекле мою любовь нарисовал, открыв мне чудо на земле. Сидел я молча у окна и наслаждался тишиной. Моя любовь с тех пор всегда была со мной. И время, как вода, текло, и было мне всегда тепло, когда в дождливый вечер я смотрел в оконное стекло. Но год за годом я встречал в глазах любви моей печаль, дождливой скуки тусклый след. И вот любовь сменила цвет, моя любовь сменила цвет. Угас чудесный яркий день, мою любовь ночная укрывает тень. Веселых красок болтовня, игра волшебного огня. Моя любовь уже не радует меня. Поблекли нежные тона, исчезла высь и глубина, и четких линий больше нет. Вот безразличия портрет, глаза в глаза любовь глядит, а я не весел, не сердит. Бесцветных снов покой земной молчанием делится со мной. И вдохновенное лицо утратит добрые черты. Моя любовь умрет во мне в конце концов. И капли грустного дождя.
All right. So yeah, this is another example. Some of the sentences are coming out perfect. I understand exactly what they're saying, but then other sentences make no sense. Let me go on just a hair.
Будут по стеклу, моя любовь.
Yeah, this kind of makes sense. But yeah, some of the words. That's another thing too. One of the comments, one of them said, is like, it doesn't matter what the translation is because I'm just stupid and I'll never understand the Russian, like the Russian folklore or their past. So, I mean, but I mean, if I can't understand by the words telling me what the song's about, how am I supposed to understand the folklore or the way of life in Russia? I don't understand that. I do know they have a different way of life in Russia because I work, like I said, I work with a lot of very friendly Russian people. They're very nice, very friendly. We've done things before. They actually came to my house and helped me move when I moved from one apartment to another. Very nice people. Love them. They're great. Very dedicated too. But I mean, yeah, I don't understand a lot about the way of life there. Maybe it's a hard way of life because the type of country it is. Maybe it's just harder to live there, and things make are harder to live and harder to do things, and things are rougher. You have a rougher time, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But I do enjoy this. I don't really need the words to understand the song, though. That's one thing I'm trying to get at too when I'm talking about this, because I'm a person that listens to the song, and if it sounds pleasing to my ear, then it's a good song. If the voice sounds good, it's a good song. The music, if it makes me want to dance and makes me want to move, it's a good song. The very last thing I listen to in a song is the words and what the song's about and all that. Because me, that's the least most important part of the song. The sound of the song, the way it makes me feel, that's the most important part. Those two things. The words and what it's about, that is the least and most important thing to me of a song. I mean, yeah, if it's a very, very, very good song, I'll probably catch on and I'll hear the words and I'll be like, oh yeah, this is pretty good. But very nice song so far. I love the guitar. He's playing that acoustic guitar, very nice guitar sounds. Excellent guitar player. Great voice. I like his voice. Love this song so far. It's a very good song. Um, but sounds kind of like a love story, is what I'm gathering so far out of this song. So let's get back to it. Let's listen to some more of this.
Не слышно плачет, уходя, и радугу прошедших дней застелет пыль грядущих лет, и также потеряют цвет воспоминания о ней. Рисунок тает на стекле, его спасти надежды нет, но как же мне раскрасить вновь цвет радости мою любовь? А может быть, разбить окно и окунуться в мир иной, где солнечный, рисуя свет, живет художник и поэт.
Very nice. Okay, this guitar solo is going on and on and on, so I got to pause it somewhere. I'll back it up a little. But excellent, excellent song. Very nice. It's probably definitely a 10 out of 10. Very good song. I love the guitar solo. The guitar playing is excellent. Very good singing. The video is great. I love it. It's like a little story in the video. I'm assuming, is this maybe from a movie? Or is the video just a long extended video? Because this is a nice video, I tell you that. Um, and if you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. Welcome to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Help us out, get up to that 1,000 subscribers so we can get monetized. That way we were able to continue this channel in the future. Um, and yes, very nice. Also, if you didn't know, we do have another channel. It's called the Everything Channel. There's a link up in the description. You go up there, it'll drop down, it'll say Everything Channel. All kinds of fun videos over on that channel. Go check that channel out. Different topics of different videos every day. And we're on the road to 10,000 subscribers over on that channel also. So check them out. But let's get back to this. Let's finish out this video. Very nice song. Love that song. Great song. Mwah. Love it. All right. Thank you guys for stopping by. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Go check out both channels. And you beautiful people, have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Goodbye for now.